So, good morning. I haven't done a walk in quite a while since I've been at the shop all day, pretty much every day, but I'm out here. I decided to walk down Howard Street today to just let you see some of the changes that have happened on Howard Street. And then when I got to the main road, I thought about Dajio's and how a lot of you haven't seen what Dajio's looks like. And then by the time I got to Dajio's, I was looking at Jack and Jay Willis's house and decided that it looked so good I wanted to take a picture of that. So I'm going to turn you around in just a minute. And so most of you who've seen me this summer have seen me in my mask, but I decided to take my mask off for just a little bit. And I'm going to turn this around here, and oops, we've got Jack and Jay Willis's house there. That's where the walking taco stand used to be, and they're re-siding it. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better these days than it has in quite a while. So it's exciting to see that work, and we're gonna walk on. There's a fair amount of traffic this morning, but we're gonna walk on and show you Dajio's. They've been very busy, and the color scheme and the style just looks really, really pretty. And I haven't been out there yet eating this year, but I hear that they've got great food again, so you can test it out. They've got their little patio, flower boxes. Their little brick balcony, or not balcony, but wall. It's just looking really, really nice. Good morning, everybody. I meant to start out earlier. Actually, I started about half an hour ago from my house and ended up talking to neighbors along the way. So, and that's one thing I wanted to say too. We've got Alton's working on his house, swinging away. Decoy shop sometimes is open. They've got a number on there to call if you're looking for any decoys, but I've always really enjoyed that little building there. And we come walking around. I don't know if you can see the lighthouse from here. I always forget. Harbor Inn across the way. Castle. Oh, for those of you who are on the island, there's going to be an art show. The plein air artists are in town, and down near the castle, they're going to be doing an art show and sale 4 to 7 tomorrow. You can see the lighthouse a little bit through there. But yeah, one of the things I wanted to say today was how much we appreciate all of our neighbors. Going down Howard Street, you can see it. It's a good snapshot of Ocracoke and the community. And I also want to say thanks to everybody who's come in the shop and told me how much they enjoy these walks. It really, really means a lot. I started doing it just to get out and about and show you the progress, but I really appreciated the feedback and the appreciation for it. So the Westerfelds here, they sadly lost their house during Dorian, but they are letting their property be used right now for Allison, who needs sand for her brickwork, and we're gonna see her house in a minute. Her house is a neat historic island home on Howard Street, beautifully kept up. She got water in her house and is raising it, but she needs brick piers instead of piling, so that sand's for the brickwork there. And it's just a nice leisurely walk with bikers down Howard Street. And I know some of y'all have rented these houses. The little purple house here, they lost their garage, but I've had folks coming in the store lately who are staying there in the Hidden Jewel. And Elsie's cottage, they're gonna raise their house hopefully this fall sometime. And then Myron's, very nicely redone. Renter was in the shop the other day showing pictures of how beautiful it looked inside. So another cute little house you can rent on Howard Street. Looks like they're getting ready for Halloween with the big skull and crossbones skeletons here. And then the fig tree produced lots of figs this summer. And William, who lives here, has been giving Allison a lot of help. You can see her house in the background there. And you know, sometimes things have to get changed. Unfortunately, a little chunk of the Rinaldi's fence had to come out to get the beams underneath there. But we appreciate having neighbors that can work with us. Likewise, when we get down to Lee's, we've had stuff in her yard for a while, and we really appreciate being able to use that space. So there's Allison's house up on the pilings there, or up on the I-beams. And the brick mason's supposed to come in the next week and get that done, get that work done. And see, over here the Rinaldi is this cool piece of driftwood. Big old chunk that they have looks like a really cool art piece. And of course their cute little house. We love their house. And the Howard Street face was wishing you a happy walk down Howard Street here. And then on to the parsonage, the Methodist Church parsonage. I've heard they're getting very close to getting moved back in. Things inside are getting done. Just still a little work around the outside to do, probably a few finishing touches inside too. But it's nice to see this up and running and getting close to completion. And the goldenrod, if anybody's sneezing around here, the goldenrod is in full bloom, and probably one of the reasons for sneezing. Carlton Kelly's house. And when I was a child up here, there was an old, scary house with fluttering curtains and broken windows that I would always run by in the middle of the night. Well, not in the middle of the night. And then Leila's house here. It's for sale if anybody wants to be my neighbor. It's for sale. And Blanche's, we certainly miss Blanche. And of course the iconic Howard Street sign is gone, but we've got a few others to take its place. And then our house looks very big. Every time I come around the corner, I am a little surprised. It's actually the same footprint, except we raised it off the ground and we went up a little bit. But again, I want to thank Lee. This is Lee and Gary's house for letting us store our siding in their yard and have some of the construction crew park there. We really appreciate their generosity and understanding. And then, sorry if the sun's in your eyes. Coming around, they started siding and we've got windows now. So that's looking good. A little exciting, a lot exciting, a little scary. But it's coming along. We got the back deck up, still a lot of construction going on. And then when Lynn was here, she spruced up our, I'm gonna walk this way so you can see. She spruced up our fence with mums to get ready for the fall season. And what I was saying about friends and neighbors helping and giving boost, not just because of Dorian, but because of COVID and because it's just been a tough year for a lot of people. It's fun when you come across little treasures. And I'll show you a little treasure that Sam left for us in the tree. It's a little painted shell, whoop, wrong direction, up here in the tree. That was a little gift she left for us that I've left there just because I think it's so fun to have. I thought about moving it down where people could see it better, but I like it hanging in the tree. And for those of you who don't know, these trees here along the fence are yopine trees. So this is what the tea is made out of, that we sell here, and probably the Moonmaker Tea Shop has it. The yopine tea, it's a traditional island tea drink. wait to go out there for just a minute. But the graveyard's looking good. They were over weed whacking the other day, and it's looking really good. We'll take a little stroll through the graveyards while we're here, just so you can see what they're looking like. And Howard's grave here, if I can get it in. This is the most famous. I think we've done a little talk on it. Edgar Howard, you ain't heard nothing yet. And hopefully we don't hear him as we're walking down Howard Street at night. That would be kind of spooky. But if you hear banjo music playing when you come down Howard Street, it's Edgar sitting out playing some of his favorite tunes. But yeah, they've done a lot of work cleaning up through here, weed whacking, and just clearing it out so it looks pretty. We need to redo some of these flowers, it looks like. I need to get some fresh flowers to put on the graves. And that back there is where my great-grandparents are buried. So it's kind of neat to have that history right around the corner from here, right across the street, actually. And Jewel, I posted a video a few weeks ago of Jewel singing on the ferry. And was it My Curly-Headed Baby? I can't remember the name of the song. But he was singing on the Swan Quarter Ferry with Molasses Creek on one of those videos. So we'll just walk to the end so you can see the progress of the church. And then I have to get back and get to work because it's about opening time, I think. There you go, more graveyards. Fresh flowers. It was just my grandfather's birthday about 5 days ago. Well, it would have been his birthday. He was buried up here in the cemetery right up here. He was born in 1911, so what was that, make it 109 years old. That's where he's buried, up there. If you do go through the graveyards, just watch for poison ivy. We try to keep it down, but this time of year you can tell the poison ivy because it's turning red. It's one of the only things on the island that actually changes color with the fall. And we'll walk around in front of the church just so you can see the progress of that. And the Ocracoke Alive, some of you know, has turned into the temporary library while they're waiting for the library to get redone. And it looks like they're getting ready to start work on the school too. I'll have to keep up on that and keep you posted as work gets done on the school. Might be hard to see the whole church since it's up on stilts now, and hard to get up, but they've been working hard on getting this back up and running, and looks like they got steps up, still some interior walls that need to be done, but that's exciting news. So, and so we'll just walk one more time down Howard Street so you can see the beautiful live oaks. Eventually we'll get the construction trailer out of here so that it's a little prettier again, but still working on that. So again, thank you guys for watching, and thanks for all the support, and we love seeing everybody when they come in the store to say hello and to just tell us how they've been doing. So thank you guys. Have a lovely, lovely day. It is gorgeous weather here today, and I hope it is wherever y'all are.